this, y'all. Exclusively interviewing Wildcard. And who is SoCal's Wildcard, repping that Northwest?
Yeah, man, I'm Wildcard. Grew up in the San Gabriel Valley, California. Live in the Northwest. Like to make a lot of classic rock fused with hip hop in a different way. My dad plays the guitar with us sometimes, and it's like blues, so it's like blues and rap mixed together. That's kind of my main combination.
And let us know more about the San Gabriel Valley. Who came up with you, and where did it all begin?
San Gabriel Valley, I just got in trouble my whole life, really, so I wasn't even in the music scene or anything like that. I was just running around, running amok as a kid, and got into a lot of trouble. Ended up just coming to the Northwest, and that's when I really started. Met a dude named Dead Poet, who was actually locked up for 10 years for bank robbery, right? This is a CD me and him did together. Anyway, don't rob banks, kids. You know what I'm saying? It takes away a lot of your years. Anyway, but yeah, that was, met him, did a lot of shows in Spokane. That's really where I put in a whole lot of work over the last 9 years.
And Dark Night of the Soul, how did the album go? It was your first?
Yeah, that one was more of like a confessional thing. It was like every song I've ever tried to put together, it made it on that, you know. And my pops played classic rock guitar on almost every song of that album, so it's a special album. You know?
And The Connect with 42 Records and Liquid Assassin. Tell us more.
Cool. Yeah, Liquid Assassin, me and him met at a Northwest, it's called Northwest Wicked Fest. My dude Neil threw it over by, I think it was Moon Lake. Anyway, right above Spokane. Kind of like a gathering of the Juggalos type situation of a smaller scale. We met there, and I've done some shows in Colorado with him and his manager AJ, and they're real cool cats. Look forward to working with them, you know.
And the gathering of the Juggalos, share your experience from it, how it went.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. I didn't know what to expect, you know. Everybody always says like, oh my God, they're gonna throw a chair at you if they don't like you, you know. So I made sure that I came with the heat, and I was received real well. So I was happy about that.
And setting the bar, it's definitely begun on your artistic creativity. Elaborate more on this album.
Yeah, Setting the Bar was what I always loved was a Method Man, Red Man, Blackout album, and me and my dude Dead Poet kind of did the MC formula, MC back and forth type thing. That was that album, the collab album, just hardcore rap. Me and him going back together, trying to get like a lot of punchlines, a lot of lyrics, you know.
Packed spots all across the Northwest. Anything come to mind that you've been holding it down and now you're up here?
Yeah, I mean, Spokane has shown me a lot of love. You know, I've actually seen that build, going in playing for 3 people and then 15 people, and then we're headlining our own shows, and then we're bringing other people, you know what I mean? So that's been awesome to see that develop organically. And the Peninsula, they show a lot of love over there too, because I think there's not a lot of stuff to do, so all the kids show up and just show mad love and support, and it's been awesome experience.
And Fort Collins, Colorado, it's crazy out there. Back at the sandwich shop in the bathroom, what happened? And then sharing a room with her bro? What's going on?
What happened? I don't know what happened. What happened in the sandwich shop?
Back in the bathroom there.
What happened in the back of the bathroom? I don't even know what happened. I really don't know, man. What are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about.
Some crazy stuff that happened down in Fort Collins.
Okay.
And then you had to share a room with her brother after.
Fuck, I don't know what he's talking about, Rose. Share a room with her brother. Oh, fuck no. What are we talking about? Who are you, man? You're a government agent, man. I'll play the fifth on that one.
And the film, your song featured in Eden and the Abduction, collabs with Crooked Eye, Crazy Bone, Cess Crew, Slain, Madchild, Serious.
Yeah, definitely. I'm in film too. That's one of my second love to music. And I was able, my manager got my song in the movie. I was able to work on the movie. It was a big deal. The movie's called Eden. It was about human trafficking, and it was followed the story of Chong Kim, who actually was a human trafficking victim. And I was just real happy to have my music involved in that.
And Odyssey, insane, must I say, break down the album for us, and now 30 dates with Lawnmower Tour with Madchild.
Yeah, so the Odyssey, this is real important to me because I took like a 5-year hiatus. A lot of stuff happened. My partner got caught up for bank robbery. Crazy stuff happened. I moved a couple times, and I just wanted to hit my fans that have followed me since the very beginning with some serious fire. Just me as a fan want to make sure that I give the best music that I possibly can. So this right here, I made sure I came out swinging. 5 years in the making, made it happen.
And then the message from the blues song that you have, break it down for us.
Yeah, so that's my main thing. Suicide King Blues, fusing blues and rap together is something that I really love to do. And I try to sneak in a whole lot of messages from my own life, just being in a self-destructive path. Basically, I never listened to older people that would tell me, you shouldn't do this because. I would listen to people that had actually been through a lot of stuff and they would, show me through their own mistakes. And that's basically what I want to show people,
And your inspiration and motivation behind your MC?
Man, it's like the passion. I mean, there's a lot of different angles of it, but one of them is that I needed to escape early on from childhood and whatnot, so I would get lost in TV and movies and music. So now when I'm tripping, I can write a song and all that. It helps suppress everything, And I just want to be an entertainer, I like making people laugh, so I like witty sense of humor. I put that in punchlines,
And opening for many, Mobb Deep, Dead Prez, Grouch and Eli, the list goes on. Any others? Any highlights from your career?
Yeah, I mean, all those were definitely dope. I mean, the Crooked Eye show was tight. We threw that. Yeah, man, I mean, a lot of them. Raekwon, Wu-Tang, that was a big deal just because I've been listening to all those guys my whole life. So it's like when I open for them, share the same stage with them, it means a lot. It's kind of like the MCs coming full circle for me, the path, And plus these dudes, Mad Child, Slane, I've been watching them for a long time too, and I'm real excited and happy to be on this tour. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on camera. I'm really excited to be on this, just doing SOS and shit. I'm playing Rose, I'm playing.
And your best tour and largest crowd you've ever rocked?
To be honest, man, we threw some shows in Spokane. Pasadena, California is where I grew up. The Grouch and Eli show was like way over capacity, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to the point where like they were thinking they were going to have to shut it down. That was a big crowd, and the best part about that is they were hanging on every single word. I was, every punchline they were with me. It was one of those things where I was vibing with the crowd and they were vibing with me. In Spokane, we threw a series of parties called the End of the World parties because in 2012 everybody thought the world was going to end. Myself, I didn't know, but I also thought year 2K was going to, anyway. Point is, we threw a lot of big shows, and I watched those grow, and that was a big deal too.
And your best hip-hop memory you've been part of or contributed to?
I made out with the girl from Mad Men. But it was before either one of us were like rolling in fame or whatever. I'm so sorry that this was the only fucking story I got for the best hip-hop home. But basically I was nervous. There was a mic at the party. We were in high school, okay? And I remember I closed my eyes, right? And I was all freaked out. And I started rapping. I opened my eyes and I just saw all these people standing with me, you know what I'm saying? And I was able to rock the house and I got the girl. And she became an actress. Holler at me. Holler at me.
And what's next? The war?
Yeah, the war, man. Clearly, like, for me, this is a big deal to me. Crooked Eye from Slaughterhouse, true LA lyricist, and I've known of him forever. And I'm just real happy he killed a song called Lucky Devil with me. I made sure I had to step up my game. That's the best thing, too. When you bring or hire or employ any other artist that you look up to, better come hard, man. That's how I feel about it. I can't come whack on some shit with some dudes that have been doing it forever. So I made sure that I stepped my game up even more on this particular album. So I definitely want people to hear it when it comes out. Question mark, we don't know yet. We're trying to get the right deal, but all we know for sure is Crooked Eye's on it, Cess Crew's on it, Mad Child's on it, Slane's on it, and I believe Liquid Assassin's going to be on too. And I'm on it. And get this.
Hell yeah. And your influences with the way you rhyme, it's really incredible. Like, your music is, I just have to say, it's like breathless. It's amazing work that you do out there. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man, my hero is Ice-T, man. Everybody's like, the guy from Special Victims Unit? I'm like, no, man, the original gangster, man.
Body Count.
You know what I'm saying? Body Count, Cop Killer, all that shit. When I was a kid, I was watching him take on the world, and it was just a big deal to me. So, Ice-T, all them cats from Cali, you know what I mean? Tupac, obviously, was like our mascot down there and shit. Big L, I liked a lot of East Coast cats, Wu-Tang, RZA, from the Wu-Tang, and Big L was my favorite as far as punchlines go though.
Anything to say to Canada?
Oh, thank you, Canada, for letting me in. Fuck, you almost didn't let me in, but you let me in. So now I'm really looking forward to this. Is the first night, Vancouver, BC, of the tour, and I'm looking forward to just seeing all of Canada because we're going all the way to the east side. So look out for us.
And you got any shots?
Yeah, shout out to Archivist, you know what I mean? And Rose. The viewers at home, I don't know, but there's a beautiful woman named Rose that's rolling with this interview right now. The face behind the music. Anyway, all my people, you know, Slane for sure. He's my main connection here that got me involved in this tour. So mad love to him. My manager Ryan, my manager Mary, and just all my people that have supported me, my family, my pops, everybody, my grandpa.
And shouts to DJ Dow Jones,
Dow
Ace,
Jones.
and Wildcard. And this is the Archivist, and you already know the name, y'all.
All right, y'all. Wildcardqm.com.